So you have a goal that you want to achieve. You know that if you do this thing and keep up with it, your life will be 100 times better. But somehow you find it hard to be disciplined and keep up with all these plans and goals that you have in your head. Well, stay tuned because in this video I'm going to be giving you 3 reasons why you are not disciplined, and I will also be giving you tips on how you can fix this problem before it's too late. Hello my diamonds, welcome back to another video, and if you're coming here for the first time, nice to meet you. My name is Rita Otong. I make videos that help you level up and improve your life, literally making life easier and better for you. Okay, so don't let this be the last time you see me. Make sure you click that subscribe button to join the family. And now let's get right into the video. Disclaimer please, I am not perfect. I am still learning, and I can make this video because I am in my 20s myself. I've observed myself and also people around me in the same age grade. That is why I can come here and share these tips with you. I have seen that this is the reason why people are not disciplined, and this is how they were able to fix it, me included. Okay, so yeah, that's that. Now I'd like to start with a simple definition of what I see discipline as. I think discipline is the ability to do what you're supposed to do regardless of how you feel. Literally sticking to the plan regardless of your mood, regardless of your feelings, regardless of, whatever excuses you have. Is a constant decision. When you make plans, you make it a non-negotiable. When you say you do something, you must do it. It's not up for negotiation. It's not up for your feelings to push out of the way. Whether you're sad, whether you're angry, whether you're unmotivated. We are now adults. No one is pushing us around and telling us what to do, because our actions have consequences now. Okay, so you are your own parents now. You are your own responsibility. You are totally in charge, and anything you do or don't do is your cup of tea. It's literally your business, and it can be so hard to hold yourself accountable. It can be so hard to make sure you stick to the plan when nobody's chasing you around and forcing you to stick to it. So the only way you can hold yourself accountable and still do the work you're supposed to do to live a good life and to get the life that you want is to actually be disciplined. Some people will even term it as self-discipline, because now you are the one training yourself, you are the one guiding yourself, you are the one making sure that you are doing everything you're supposed to do so that you can get the life that you want. You are the one pushing yourself, motivating yourself. So that is discipline. So let's get into the first reason why you find it hard to be disciplined in your 20s. So the first reason you're not disciplined is because you don't have a strong why. You don't have a strong reason why you should stay disciplined or stick to doing a particular thing. For example, let's use the people that work 9 to 5. Now, people that work 9 to 5, they wake up early so that they can meet up with the resumption time at work. People in Lagos, you see them awake by 4 a.m. trying to get to the office on time. But if you see those same people now, maybe they leave the job and they start working for themselves, running their own business, they will find it hard to be disciplined because no one is punishing them. Most people will not put in the same dedication and effort into their own personal business as they put into like a 9 to 5 job, because for the 9 to 5 job they had a strong why that they should wake up in the morning. Why are you waking up by 4 a.m? Oh, I want to get to work on time so that I won't get sanctioned, I won't be seen as an unserious staff, so that they will pay me my full salary. You see, they have a lot of whys that push them to run to their 9 to 5 job, to keep up with it, to wake up early in the morning and meet up with resumption time. The why is strong and there is something that is holding them accountable. But when it comes to their business, well, there is no accountability, so they can easily slack off, and they will slack off if they are not disciplined. For example, me, there was a time I used to spend 2 weeks, I'm not capping, I used to spend 2 weeks to edit one video. But now I am posting videos 3 times a week. I post on Tuesdays, I post on Fridays, I post on Sundays. This is the same me that used to take 2 weeks to edit just one video, and I would swear that editing is too stressful, I can't do it fast and all that. I'll give excuses. But now my why is stronger than my excuses. So you see, all those things that I was terming as impossible, I can't do it, now I'm doing them. because my why is strong enough to motivate me. Every adult has to be motivated from the inside. If you are waiting for external factors to motivate you, you are not ready, because right now you are in charge of your life. External factors will come and go, but if you are motivated from the inside, you will be able to stick to your plans because you have a future that you're heading to. You have a goal that you want to achieve. So now that I have found a strong why, I'm editing faster, I'm posting 3 times a week. YouTube has even started inviting me for events. I'm seeing results, I'm seeing growth on my YouTube channel, and I am so happy for those results, and it's pushing me to work even harder. There are many times I don't feel like filming, I don't feel like editing, but because my why is so strong, it's now a non-negotiable. No matter how I feel, I do what I'm supposed to do. No matter what happens, I need to see 3 videos drop on my channel every week because my why is now strong. Okay, so you have to have a very strong why. Ask yourself, why do you want this thing? Write it down. It should be on your wall. That why will motivate you when you're feeling unmotivated. That why will get you up from bed in the morning. That's why will make you disciplined, will make you stick to the plan, will make your plans non-negotiable. If you do not have a goal or an end result in mind, it will be very hard for you to stay disciplined or committed to something. It will be so hard for you because what is the motivation? What is driving you to stay committed? What is driving you to stay disciplined to do this thing with no matter what? What is driving you not to procrastinate or postpone it for later? The strong why is the first thing that you need to get that will motivate you to start being disciplined about what you want to achieve. Now, the second reason why you are not disciplined is because you have not given yourself a deadline. And when there is no deadline, there is no pressure, there is no urgency. You can easily postpone it for later because there is no deadline at your heels. A deadline is a very powerful motivator for you to get things done. Even in sales, we say create a sense of urgency so that it can motivate people to act. It can motivate people to pay. When you hear promo is ending this night or promo is ending tomorrow, you are more motivated to pay that money. You are more motivated to do when there is a deadline. Oh my gosh, you guys, I'm telling you trade secrets, but I mean, you guys are my diamonds. We are literally besties, so I will tell you everything, okay? So this is the importance of a deadline. All those people that say, oh, take your time, don't put an age to anything, don't put a timeline to anything, I'm not going to agree with them in this video because I've been on both ends of the stick. I've been that person that didn't put a deadline on my goals, and I have not achieved any of those goals because I feel like I have all the time in the world. In my experience, people that put age and time on their goals are usually more focused, they are usually more driven, they are usually more hardworking because they know that time is not waiting for them. They have to meet up with time. My friends that always put age on their goals, time on their goals, they have achieved them. And even the ones that have not achieved them, they are very close compared to me that did not put any deadline. So I learned to start putting deadlines because when you put deadlines, the pressure will make you work. Oh, time is going. You have a greater sense of the passing of time, and you will do your best to use your time wisely so that you can get to your goal before or on the deadline. Why do you think Nigerians are so, I mean, Nigerian, that's why I'm saying this. Why do you think Nigerians always meet up with flights? There's no African time when it comes to flying by air because they know that there is a deadline, and when the deadline reaches, that plane will take off and leave you. And trust me, if you miss your flight, it's a terrible experience. You would never want to miss your flight again. So when you see Nigerians at the airport 4 hours before the plane takes off, they know what they've experienced because there is a deadline. Having deadlines or giving yourself a certain age that you have to achieve something keeps you disciplined, hardworking, and responsible compared to people that just feel they have all the time in the world and they can slack off and play around till whenever. Those people end up not achieving anything at the end of the day because there is no urgency in the work. They can postpone it, and before you know it, it's 2 years down the line and they've not started anything. I agree that too much pressure on yourself is not healthy, but at the end of the day, even smart goals are time bound. So you always put a timeline on your goals to get yourself going. You don't just let yourself go, oh, anyhow, I'll start when I'm ready. You will never be ready. We are getting towards the end of the year, and it's even this year I discovered there's something people are calling winter arc. It means this end of the year there is a rush, right? There are a lot of people that are trying to put their lives together because there are just a few weeks left to the end of the year. There is a deadline now, so if they are trying to rush and achieve goals, put things together, there are people that are very active in the winter arc. Even when we're in school, you guys, those assignments they used to give us the night before. That's when assignments that we have been postponing, that we will swear it to take us days, in just hours we will do the assignments because the deadline is at hand. Why do you think companies give targets to their staff? Because they know that when you give someone a target, they would be on their toes. They will not have the opportunity to slack off or be lazing around when they have a target to meet. All our lives, if you observe, deadlines have been pushing us to take action. I will even use myself as an example here. There was a time I had a modeling shoot for 9 a.m. and this is me that I could swear that nothing will wake me up by 4 a.m. I don't like waking up too early, like 4. What will wake me up by 4 a.m.? But I had a modeling shoot. A client booked me for 9 a.m. at a location that is very far from my place. And I know that in this Lagos, if I want to meet up, I have to leave the house by at least 5:30 so that I can skip the traffic and get there on time. I had a deadline for 9 a.m. My brothers and sisters, I did everything I could to meet up with that deadline. Like, I literally prepared everything the day before, set an alarm to ring for 3:30 a.m. Me that couldn't wake up by 4 that day because I had a deadline to meet. I was doing the impossible because you don't dare go late for a paid shoot. By 5:30, your girl was on the streets of Lagos heading to the shoot location. When there is a deadline, you are pushed to take action. This even applies to friendship. You see that in a group of friends, right? They'll be planning to hang out for the whole year. But once one friend says, "Oh, I'm leaving the country by December, please let's meet up." You see that meetup that has been postponed several times, that meetup will happen because now there is a deadline that, oh, one person will be leaving the country. That friendship meetup will happen. So don't joke with deadlines. Always put deadlines on your goals. Please take note of this. Even if you've created a strong why, if you don't have a deadline that drives you to achieve that goal within a certain period of time, you will still postpone or procrastinate. You will keep putting it off for later because you feel like you have all the time in the world. There is no sense of urgency. You've not given yourself that pressure to move, to take action. So after creating a strong why, make sure you also set realistic deadlines for your goals. You work hard to make sure that goal comes to pass on or before the deadline. All right, loves, thank you for getting to this point of the video. We're about to enter the last reason why you are not disciplined. And before I go on, please use 2 seconds to give this video a thumbs up if you've liked it so far, and most importantly, please click that subscribe button to join the family. Okay, and let's move on to the last point of this video. The third reason why you are not disciplined is because of bad planning. Some people don't actually make plans on how they are going to execute the goal they have in their heads. Some people will make the plans, but they will not write it down. So when the time comes for implementation, they have to start thinking all over again. Why do you think people usually say anyone that fails to plan is already planning to fail? Because planning is so important. Why do you think content creators that are serious have a content calendar that they just follow? Any idea that comes up in their mind, they write it down and plan months ahead. Even people that go to the gym frequently, you see they have leg day, they have the days that they work out their upper body, they have cardio day. Everything is pre-planned before they go to the gym. They don't go to the gym and then start thinking, what will I now start doing? Do you know thinking is work? Thinking is brain work. Planning is brain work. Okay, what do I need to do? How am I going to do it? All those basic steps in planning really helps to take off the stress. Not that you stress yourself and plan, and then after planning, you think you still have strength to implement that same period, that same time. Always plan ahead of time so that you don't task your brain when it's time for implementation, because that is one of the major ways to start procrastinating, when you have to plan and implement on the spot. That's why people plan ahead. When it's time for execution, they just show up, they already know what to do, and all that is remaining is the action. take the weight off your shoulders. Don't make yourself think when it's time to take action. If not, you procrastinate. If you already have a plan, a goal, a schedule, a routine to follow, it will be very easy for you to just wake up and follow the routine that you've already planned for yourself. Someone that already has a plan and a schedule to follow will find it easier to become disciplined than someone who has no plan and they've not written anything down. Your main task with planning is to find out how the goal in your head can become your reality. What are the steps you can take to make sure that dream, that goal you have in your head can be manifested in reality? What are the steps you have to take to achieving these goals? What do you have to do to make these goals possible? Always make sure you take out time beforehand to plan, to organize yourself, to create your schedule, create your routine. This is the best way. In my last video, I actually gave a detailed step-by-step guide on how to actually break down your goals into a very detailed plan that you can follow every single day. So if you haven't watched that video, make sure you check it out after watching this one. It will make life so much easier and better for you, because it's always easier to implement and take action when you already know what to do. Don't give yourself that extra task of thinking and planning in the moment. Plan ahead of time. I'm going to end this video by saying you should start seeing discipline as a form of self-love, not a form of punishment. Okay? Love yourself, but don't over pamper yourself and just let yourself go when it's not going to do you any good in future. You love yourself, so you want to have a bright future. You want to be rich, you want to be wealthy, so that you can afford every single thing that you want in life. You want to have a healthy body for a long period of time. You deserve to have that reality, and everything that you're doing is pushing you to make that reality come to pass. You know, you do these things because you love yourself. You are your own parent, and any parent will wish the best for their child. No one else can do it for you. You need to put in the work. I will really encourage you to take this discipline thing deeper into your mind. Do you really want this thing? How badly do you want it? Because if you want something bad enough, you will make the necessary sacrifices. You will stop giving excuses. You will go after it with your full chest, with your full mind. You would actually find a way around the laziness, the excuses. So ask yourself, do I want this thing badly enough? Write them down. Keep reminding yourself anytime you feel lazy or you feel like postponing them. You will be a lot more disciplined and focused. So this is your only life. This is your one chance to chase your dreams relentlessly. Don't let fear, excuses, indiscipline, laziness stop you from achieving everything that you want to achieve in life. Okay? You don't want to grow up and then you start regretting, oh, I wish I had done this, oh, I wish I had done that, oh, I wish I had taken it seriously then. If I had done that, by now I wouldn't be here. We don't want to hear those regrets. Okay? Don't sabotage your own life. Don't sabotage your own future. Don't be your own enemy by letting yourself slack off and become indisciplined. Thank you so much for watching this video to the very end. I hope you found the answers in this video. Please, as usual, use the comment section to let me know which part of this video resonated with you the most. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button. I will see you same time next week. Okay? Bye.